guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It is your favorite girl, Dyna Ekwueme, in the building. And today, as you can see, I'm gracing you guys with the original Ekwueme, the original Mrs. my sweet mother. Anyway, mommy, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Thank you, all dynamite. My name is Mrs. Juliet Ekwueme, the mother of Dyna Ekwueme.
Anyway, today you guys asked for this mom tag. Like, a lot of you were requesting on my Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram handle, it is at Dyna Ekwueme. You guys are asking, since mommy is here for Omugo, I might as well do a mom tag with my mom. And I asked you guys to send in your questions, which you guys obviously every time I ask people to send questions, people just pour down the questions. So today we are going to try as much as we can to answer everyone's question. Mommy, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready to answer any question.
Okay, so the first one we're going to be answering today is, how is Daddy Som Som doing as a new dad? And that was by Bella82_Sandy. I would say he's been doing really great. Like, I didn't think, you know how people just put in their heads that, okay, this is how my husband is going to behave whenever this child comes, or he's just going to be there are some fathers that are just sperm donors. Sorry to say this, sorry to break this table. There are some fathers that are just sperm donors. They don't care, they don't even stay up with you at night. What they know is, okay, when it's time for maybe money issue, they will be there providing, which is not too bad. But most mothers, like, I don't know about our past mothers, most modern mothers nowadays love hands-on fathers, and he's been doing more than that. He's been, even when he comes back from work tired, he's always like trying to help out with, you know, carrying, just everything. He's been overly wonderful as a dad. Mommy can testify. You've been here for a month now.
Yes, I have been here and I have seen what he has been doing. He has been trying his best to put things together. In fact, he's an excellent man.
So the next question is from Ndomupeyi. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. She asked, was Dyna naughty growing up? If yes, which event was outstanding for you as a mom?
Well, she was very, very stubborn growing up. Yes, I have to say, because during her childhood period, she was very, very stubborn.
Hey,
yes. Yes. She's always desperate. Anything she wants to do, even if you tell her she wants to do, she will do it. Well, within the period she was growing up, in fact, she sometimes insults the elder sister, but that one notwithstanding, I think she has matured now.
Insults! Oh, it's in my mind, guys, and people feel like that's not an insult.
She has matured now, and I thank God, and I'm believing that.
I feel like why my mom says I'm stubborn is that I'm not the type that you can just drag around. You can tell me stuff, and then I just, if I'm not okay with it, I just don't bottle things up for bottling up sake, if you know. Like, for instance, since she came from Mogo, we've had disagreements, which is normal in every family. Yes. But when it gets to the point where there are some certain things that I can't like just tolerate just like that, if you get what I mean. For instance,
the Omongo something Omongo, most of the Omongo foods she refused to eat. That is also stubbornness.
I don't want to eat I don't want to drink
like she refuses, she automatically refuses.
I don't want to have those things.
She doesn't need it, she doesn't want it, and she maintains
it's just a choice.
Okay, use a hot water on your tummy. She says she doesn't need it, it will be hot on her, and she doesn't care whether you have had experience or not, and she maintains it. That is stubbornness.
If that has worked for people, well, I just was like, I don't like that mirror that kind of thing.
I thank God that
all these Omugo traditions, yes, I really respect them, but like, I don't see myself doing it like on a daily, like, I don't know, Sha, but that was one of our disagreements. So, the next question is by Yayras_world. Please pardon my question. How long did it take your VJ to heal completely after delivery? There's a video on this on my Patreon account. If you don't have the link to my Patreon account yet, it's in the description area. You can donate as little as $1 to watch all my videos that are exclusively on there. I did talk about my healing process and everything that happened. I made a video showing my 1 week after giving birth. So my healing, I would say it didn't take, I didn't tear as much. Like I didn't have, you know how people tear from, my baby was really small. My baby weighed 2.7, and yes, it was a difficult labor. It was something surreal, but I didn't tear as much as I thought I would tear, and I healed within a week or two. It was quick. It was
fast.
It was unbelievably fast for me. The next question is by Native Chi. What are your thoughts? That's my mother. What are her thoughts on your YouTube career?
Since it's her passion, she really loved that apart from her career. And when I heard about YouTube, her being a YouTuber, in fact, I was highly impressed because I know she can do it better. And she has so many other skills. Apart from being a YouTuber, she has so many skills. I wasn't all that surprised that she can do it, and I know that she can do it very perfectly.
So, Mommy, are you trying to say if I wake up one morning and tell you I don't want to be a medical laboratory scientist anymore, I just want to be a YouTuber, what would you say?
Well, if you decide to discard your career because of YouTube
is a career.
Yes, YouTube is also a career. That wouldn't even sound strange because so many people have discarded. There are so many lawyers in YouTube. There are so many medical doctors in YouTube. There are so many business women in YouTube. And so if you as a biomedic that read biomedics, that this will go into YouTube as a full-time career. In fact, I wouldn't take it as anything that can give you happiness and joy.
Oh, shame on them, Mommy!
That is exactly what we want.
The next question I'm going to be answering today is by Elizabeth K.A. Elizabeth K. She asked, how did your mom react to your birth vlog video? Your family seems chilled out in general. Good luck as a mom tuber. Let me just describe her reaction. She was watching it. Okay, she was watching the normal talk. Okay, she's going to the hospital. You know, hey? Oh, what talking about here? What talking about here? You're on YouTube. So, your whole 30-something thousand subscribers getting here now.
Oh, yeah?
Hey! Hey!
Wow.
You need to hear on YouTube.
Yes,
her reaction was like, I was laughing the whole period. Yes. I was laughing, but she never said put it down, or she was like, okay, if that's what you guys are doing now on YouTube, well, whatever.
This is digital age. Yeah?
See, digital age. Chiadi Kano, maybe that's her name. Mention 3 qualities being a mother has brought out in you. Number 1 is perseverance. Not that I don't have patience for things, like I don't pursue things. If I see something, I pursue it, but I'm that kind of person that if I pursue it and then it's just doing somehow, I'll just switch gear. That's just me. But being a mother has taught me, like, just keep doing what you're doing. At the end of the day, it's going to pay off. If your child is not sleeping today, just keep nursing. Just keep having patience. Just keeping on. That's just one main quality it's taught me. It's also brought out the side in me that I didn't think existed, like this nurturing part, this nursing part, this empathy part of me. Like, not that it wasn't there before, but it's become a bit more like if I read certain things, maybe about a child being dead or being raped or I'm more sensitive now. Let me just say it. I'm more sensitive towards people. I'm more like, if I see women on the road, like battling to carry their children, and I'm just more like, oh, like, can I help you?
It's not easy.
Is it? Another thing, I've learned how to appreciate my mom. Before, I didn't used to have patience to listen to her. Let me tell you guys that sometimes my mom will be saying, I'm like, mommy, it's okay. Like, I'll just be dismissive about certain things. But since putting to bed, we now talk a lot more. Mommy, you can testify, since this Omugo, we gist a lot more. We spend more time together. Even if at times she gets on my nerves, I just like totally, dismiss it and like, okay, it's just part of being a mom. At some point in my life, I'm also going to be like that to my own child. So why not just embrace all that and move on? Fayada Victoria, at what age did your mom get married?
Well, I got married at the age of 24.
Esther and Didi asked, what's your mom's occupation?
My occupation, I taught as a teacher for years at schools, secondary schools, but right now I am working as a supervisor of Education Authority, Oyibo local government area, River State.
So, Ogadima Dixon asked, by Igbo culture, you and your big sister got married before joining your husbands. No, we got married before joining our husbands. I also noticed that you and your elder sister were pregnant during the church wedding. Was it a coincidence? What was your mommy's view/reaction? For me, I can't really speak for my sister. When she comes on this channel, probably would ask her. For me, I did not get pregnant after marriage. For the Igbo culture, if you're new to my channel, maybe you didn't know this. In the Igbo culture, once your bride price has been paid, you have to go to your husband's house. You're married. We're not waiting for church wedding to know that you're married. By tradition, once you get married, you're married. You've been assumed a missus. So I got pregnant after my bride price was paid. I didn't get pregnant before my bride price was paid. That was why during our church wedding, which is not the recognized wedding Igbo culture, would I say?
Yes, Ibanko is highly recognized.
Ibanko is much more recognized than, if you don't pay bride price, if you don't do the traditional rites, there is no church wedding in Igbo culture. So I got pregnant after the bride price was paid, and that was why during my church wedding I had a big tummy. When you see my sister, you ask her own.
What's my own reaction? When I now saw that my children they were pregnant during the period of a wedding, I was very, very happy. A lot of women out there are looking for fruit of the womb. And so when I saw that they were pregnant, immediately they got married. I was very, very happy.
From Bells and Joels, she asked, do you discuss your sex life with your mom? Mommy, do I discuss my sex life with you?
No, she has never discussed her sex life with me.
During my dating phase, I used to discuss my dating life with my mom, but
not sex.
Not overly intimate stuff like that. Because I ain't comfortable discussing that. Are you going to have another baby after Somja? Priscilla Celestine.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Chinyere Helen, what is your mom studying in Uniport?
Well, at Uniport, I am studying community health education.
If you don't know what Uniport is, that's University of Port Harcourt,
River State. I am studying community health education at Uniport. I read biology first degree, second degree. I read chemistry, third degree. I am now reading community health education.
Oshé, I can on a first. Joanna Ihuako Ago, what motivated your mom to do a PhD? How is she enjoying being a grandma?
Well, a lot of things motivated going for PhD program. I'll be retired by the year 2025, and when I retire, still under age of 60, as a grandmom, as a young mom, I don't intend going to sleep at home. The motivation there is to continue with my career as a lecturer.
So you love teaching?
I love teaching.
Mom's Mrs. 89, is your hubby ever jealous of the baby? And do you feel like your friendships have changed? Let me start with the second question. Definitely, a baby is here. Things have changed. I wouldn't say a lot has changed, but I'm now seeing the daddy side to my husband, if you get what I mean. And we now have someone that we obviously now have to put our focus on. And not to say that we don't make out time for ourselves. Like once in a while we go out, we just leave the baby with my mom and just go chill, eat, drink, talk about things, discuss stuff, not talk about baby at all, and come back home and then continue with facing the baby. And do I think he's jealous of? If anything, I'm the one who is jealous.
Yeah.
I'm the one who is jealous because now my husband is like, any small thing, oh, for our baby, this, that. A healthy jealousy, obviously. He's not leaving everything for me to do and just, you know, be overwhelmed with. He comes back and he's always hands-on. So I barely notice any changes. Like, we still talk about what we talk about. We still do what we do when he's not disturbing, you know, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's just been it. The next question is by Onyinye Kate. She asked, what is her reaction about your early marriage and your pregnancy? I think we've really talked about this.
Yes, my reaction. When I saw that she was pregnant at the age of 23, well, as a mother, I got married 24. I didn't feel much more surprise. I felt it, but then I pray that it will go successfully. There is nothing too bad about early marriage. It depends on the way God has destined for you. And nothing is too wrong about early marriage. That is not the ultimate anyway. She has lived at UK for years on her own. And then getting married at the age of 23, I didn't feel it much because I know that she can comport herself, she can manage her home, and she can do things on her own.
Na Marie, she asks, what does your mom think about sex before marriage?
Well, sex before marriage, sex is a part of life. It is one of the ways of expressing love when you really have an intimate lover. I am not that kind of mom that normally talk about don't have sex, don't have sex. No, the advocacy simply means sometimes maybe to avoid getting infected. And when you are getting matured, you see, even the so-called sisters and brothers in the Christendom, they also have sex before marriage. I didn't look at it as anything outside life. It is part of life. In fact, if I am a man, I would also like to have sex with the woman I want to marry and find out whether she's really a woman before getting married with her. To avoid maybe after having getting into marriage and you begin to see a different thing that is not all that that may not suit you or that you may be surprised of. Sex before marriage is part of life. I am not against it.
Would you advise?
So I am for my advice in the youths to get have sex before marriage. Of course, I have to advise it to avoid having a surprise package when you get into marriage.
So a lady now, let me say, for instance, me now as your daughter.
Okay.
I know it wasn't, we didn't have a relationship. I know most Nigerian homes, most Nigerian daughters and their parents can relate. We didn't have that relationship where we had to discuss about our sex life. You know, we just went through that phase of teenage years, 20s, and now we're in our husband's house.
Yeah.
And what if I came to you before I got married and said, Mommy, I want to get married as a virgin?
What?
Would you still advise me that I should allow a man test me before entering marriage?
Well, in one of my books I wrote when I read my master's sexuality education among secondary school children. There was a place I wrote about sex education before marriage. You see one thing, if the man that really wants to marry you really wants to have sex with you before getting into marriage, there's nothing wrong about it. Because sometimes when some girls get married, they have surprises. Some may not even have a good attitude towards sexuality. Are you getting what I'm saying? Men generally are the same thing all over the whole universe. No man, unless out of 100% is only 1% that would not want to have sex with you before the marriage. Even the so-called brothers and sisters in the Christendom, I am telling you, they would like to have sex with you before getting married. So I am not advising any child or any girl to have sex before marriage. What I am saying is, sex is part of life. Sex before marriage has advantages, and also it has so many disadvantages.
Anyway, before Jachi starts disturbing, what advice would you give to someone my age who is looking forward to getting married, who is looking forward to being a mom for the first time? What advice would you give generally to a 23?
There are so many advices to give, but few of them I have to pinpoint here is, hard work is proportional to success. You have to live a healthy life. You have to focus, have a focus in life. Marriage is not the ultimate. Some people are into marriage but they are crying. Career is not also the ultimate, because when you get into career, someday you may retire, and the ultimate of it all is for you to live a good life, and then to have happy life, and then connect with people that can keep you happy, that can make you happy, and also that can keep you going, so that you can live long and long with good health.
Okay. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this intense mom tag, because this is the most serious I've been, do let me know in the comment section if you guys want to be seeing mommy a lot more often. We also want to make a video on Omugwo in general. If you guys would love that kind of video, let me know as well. More questions we are happy to entertain and answer in the comments below. Leave your questions and I will contact mommy. I'll tell mommy this is for you, please answer, and I'll type it down there for you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you all, Dynamats. I am very, very happy. I love you all. I love you all, and I'll continue to love you people. Thanks very much.
Thank you guys. See you guys later. Bye.